folks. West Shore Home is making shower and bath remodeling fast and convenient, and you heard Kirsten, now they're making it more affordable too with their easy, low monthly payments. Call the number on your screen right now to start your project, and when you do, take advantage of this great offer. Call in now to get your new shower for as little as $99 a month, plus 20% off all shower and bath projects. Don't delay. Call the experts at West Shore Home now.
Count on Local 3 News for more local stories.
Go ahead and clear some time on your calendar the morning or the afternoon of April 22nd, and then take this weekend to clean out your medicine cabinets, put everything in your car, and then drive it over, because April 22nd is the Drug Take-Back Day. The Hamilton County Coalition is kind enough to give us this benefit a couple of times a year, and Jalen Cargill is here to let you know what you can bring and where. So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It's kind of become just a obvious expected thing now in conversation, but really once upon a time we just used to take our medications and throw them in the trash can or flush them away, and that's not good for anybody.
It's not. So a lot of people are not aware that you're not supposed to flush your medications, because what can happen is it can get back into the water and get back into our bodies. And then when you throw them away, you know, wildlife can get into the trash cans as well as people, and that's sometimes how we end up with accidental overdose.
It's kind of like the old thing you learned in school about the knee bones connected to the thigh bone. Your body's all interrelated, and so is the earth. So we want to keep it clean.
Yes, absolutely.
But y'all did a thing, I guess maybe, well, has it always been this way, Jalen, that when people come to bring their medications, there are no questions asked, right?
There are no questions asked, no judgment. You don't even have to get out of your vehicle. You just pull up, we give you the bag, you put the medications in the bag, and it's done.
When you talk about pull up, there are multiple locations. There's almost no way you can avoid finding a place.
Yes, so we have 10 locations in Hamilton County for this year's Drug Take Back. And then we also have like a couple out of the county as well.
Okay, what can people bring? Is anything off limits?
So we take prescription medications. We even take medications that were prescribed to animals. So if you had a dog who had surgery, you can also bring those medications. This year we will be accepting vapes, but you have to remove the batteries before you can donate the vapes as well.
Okay.
And then we take over-the-counter medications as well.
You do not take needles?
No, ma'am.
Okay. In years past, y'all have done like a shredding kind of a service too. No paper shredder this time, but you're doing electronic shredding?
Yes, so this year we will have Tier 3 security, data security shredding computers, because it goes hand in hand to protect your security and your data. So you'll be able to bring your computers and shred it, and then they put it in like a cute little light bulb and shred it into many pieces.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so we don't want to be throwing or flushing things away at our homes. So we bring this on April 22nd. I think the hours are between 10 and 2.
Yes, ma'am.
To one of those 10 locations, so now y'all have got it.
Yes.
What do you do with it?
So we partner with the DEA. They take the medications from the sites, and then they dispose of those medications.
Okay.
Something else that I wanted to mention for people who cannot make next weekend's event, there are permanent drop boxes in our community. So if you visit our website, you will be able to find some of those permanent drop boxes that we have around Hamilton County.
You said something that you kind of slid in, but I think it's important to mention. You said that if things should get back into the water supply and everything, obviously it can affect wildlife, but you said it can even leave traces within us to create addictions. Is that right?
Yes, and so we partner with Tennessee American Water to spread that awareness to people, because a lot of people are not educated on flushing medications and how it affects our bodies.
At the coalition, I mean, do you just kind of come home at the end of your day feeling stymied almost, and how we're ever going to combat this problem?
Sometimes. So I work closely with our youth, and sometimes it can be hard because there are some youth who are starting, you know, prescription opioid addiction, smoking marijuana, and even vaping at younger ages. And sometimes it's like a never-ending battle of how we can prevent them from even starting to do that.
And for the parents out there, I have a minute left, who have kids that are doing that very thing. And kids can be pretty persuasive, and teenagers will say, because they believe it, it's not bad for me, it's not like smoking a cigarette. That's just not true.
It's not true, it's just as bad. Yeah.
Okay, so gather your things. Maybe don't do what I said about putting them in the car just yet, That's probably not a very good idea. But the morning of April 22nd, put them in your car and then drive to one of the 10 locations. If you go to hccoalition.org, you can see where those location sites will be.
Yes.
But the shredding opportunity is only at Mount Canaan Baptist Church.
Yes.
And that's on Highway 58.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for your efforts.
Thank you.
I see firsthand good folks like my parents worry about their livelihoods after being injured. If you've been injured through the negligence of another, let me put our firm's blue collar roots to work for you. It's personal to you and it's personal to me.